I just really like this kind of 18th century costume. I think it's incredibly ornate and elaborate and kind of ridiculous really by contemporary standards. Like the men wore stockings and heels, and their shoes had buckles and powdered wigs and frock coats, and like incredibly feminine by today's standards. So I really like kind of leaning into that. And then as I got a little bit older, I got more interested in current affairs and politics, and kind of listening to prime ministers' questions on the radio sometimes, and there's just all these men roaring and shouting and braying. I just loved the absurdity of it all and how kind of theatrical it is. And I think as well, like my background with being, I'm Irish and I did graffiti. So I think when you do graffiti, you develop a healthy skepticism of authorities. And then Irish people have more than a healthy skepticism of kind of authoritarianism, given our history of colonialism. So I think my work, I very much like to see myself as punching up. My work goes from kind of fight to struggle, and then sometimes it can look like a dance. So I do like that kind of grey area where you're not really sure what's going on. I don't paint these figures with reverence and with, painstaking detail. I like to feel like I'm subverting them or I'm deconstructing their kind of power and authority. I love that idea of ruin and collapse. Everything changes, most empires end up falling eventually, I think.